The long-standing rumors surrounding the private life of 21 Savage intensified following a series of developments that linked his past marriage to his current relationship with Latto. For several years, public attention focused on a pattern of indirect confirmation, as 21 Savage, born Shea bin Abraham Joseph, and Latto maintained a relationship that was described as private, but remained widely observed. Indicators such as matching tattoos of their birth names, Shea and Alyssa, placed behind their ears, along with social media posts from similar locations, contributed to growing speculation dating back to 2020. This relationship unfolded alongside 21 Savage's reported marriage to Kiana Joseph, which took place during a period of legal scrutiny regarding his US visa status. While some accounts described the marriage as rooted in a long-term personal connection, others interpreted it as a strategic decision related to residency. Reports in late 2023 indicated that Kiana had filed for divorce, citing unresolved issues, though the legal status of the marriage remained unclear, particularly as she continued to share supportive family-related posts involving him. The situation shifted on March 26th, when Latto publicly confirmed her pregnancy through the music video for Business and Personal Intro from her upcoming album Big Mama. The video included a scrapbook, combining childhood images of both Latto and 21 Savage, accompanied by the question, "Who will you look like?" It also featured a tattooed hand, identifiable by 21 Savage's distinctive knife tattoo, placed on her baby bump. This announcement prompted widespread discussion, with particular focus on how Kiana Joseph would respond to the public confirmation of a new chapter involving her husband. Subsequent reports introduced claims of a confrontation and a paternity confirmation. These accounts suggested that tensions escalated following the announcement, including references to a direct encounter and a DNA test. However, as of late March 2026, there is no verified evidence supporting the occurrence of a physical confrontation or a medical paternity test. The child has not yet been born, and the identification of paternity is based on the presentation within the music video and the public interpretation of its imagery. The primary reaction occurred through social media activity. Observers noted that Kiana Joseph had engaged with Latto's pregnancy announcement by liking the post on Instagram. This action was widely interpreted as an acknowledgement of the situation, prompting discussion regarding its meaning, including possibilities of acceptance, ongoing legal resolution, or a deliberate public signal. Current information indicates that developments are being communicated through controlled public disclosures and indirect digital responses, rather than direct confrontation. 21 Savage is now publicly associated with both his existing family history with Kiana and his forthcoming child with Latto, while both artists continue to prepare for upcoming releases scheduled for May 2026. The paternity, as presented, is treated as an accepted outcome within the context of their public narrative. The developments that followed the pregnancy announcement shifted attention toward the underlying dynamics between the individuals involved, particularly as long-standing speculation began to intersect with public confirmation. For years, the relationship between 21 Savage and Latto had been characterized by indirect signals rather than formal acknowledgement. Their approach maintained a level of privacy while still allowing observable patterns to emerge, including coordinated travel activity and consistent references in interviews that suggested a deeper personal connection. This approach enabled both artists to manage public perception while maintaining separation between their personal and professional narratives. At the same time, 21 Savage's marital situation with Kiana Joseph remained unresolved in the public domain. Although reports indicated that divorce proceedings had been initiated, there was no widely confirmed conclusion to the legal process. This ambiguity created a complex backdrop for the pregnancy announcement, as it introduced overlapping timelines that the public attempted to reconcile. Kiana's continued presence in family-related content and her visible support in certain contexts added to the uncertainty surrounding the status of their relationship. Following the release of the music video, online discourse expanded rapidly, with particular focus on interpreting both explicit and subtle responses. The absence of direct statements from any of the individuals involved contributed to increased reliance on social media activity as a form of communication. In this environment, minor digital interactions were elevated in significance, including Kiana Joseph's engagement with Latto's announcement. This response was analyzed as part of a broader pattern of non-verbal signaling, where actions replaced formal commentary. Simultaneously, claims of confrontation and verification continued to circulate across digital platforms. These claims were often presented without substantiated evidence, yet they gained traction due to the existing public interest in the situation. The narrative evolved into a combination of confirmed visual evidence from the music video and unverified reports that attempted to extend the story beyond what had been publicly demonstrated. As a result, the distinction between documented events and interpretive commentary became less defined within online discussions. Within this context, the situation reflects a broader pattern in which public figures manage personal developments through controlled disclosures, while audiences construct additional meaning through observation and speculation. The pregnancy announcement served as a central point of confirmation, but the surrounding narrative has continued to develop through indirect signals, unresolved legal context, and ongoing public interpretation. The current situation highlights a shift in how personal developments within the entertainment industry are communicated and interpreted. Rather than relying on direct statements or formal confirmations, the narrative surrounding 21 Savage, Latto, and Kiana Joseph has unfolded through a combination of visual media, timing, and selective public engagement. The pregnancy announcement served as a clear point of confirmation, but much of the surrounding meaning has been constructed through audience interpretation of limited, observable actions. At the center of this dynamic is the unresolved nature of 21 Savage's prior marriage and the absence of a publicly confirmed conclusion to that chapter. This lack of clarity has allowed multiple interpretations to coexist, particularly as new developments continue to emerge without direct explanation. Kiana Joseph's minimal but visible interaction with the announcement reflects a broader pattern of indirect communication, where meaning is inferred rather than explicitly stated. The broader implication is a convergence of two distinct timelines, an established family history and a newly confirmed future. Both are now publicly visible, yet neither has been fully defined through formal commentary. This creates a narrative environment where public perception is shaped as much by omission as by disclosure. The situation is further reinforced by the timing of upcoming music releases, which ensures continued visibility and sustained attention. As it stands, the narrative does not rely on definitive statements or external verification, but on what has been presented and acknowledged within the public domain. The paternity as depicted is treated as an accepted outcome within that context. What remains unresolved are the interpersonal dynamics and legal status that exist outside of what has been publicly confirmed. The situation illustrates how contemporary celebrity narratives are increasingly structured through controlled visibility, where key developments are introduced deliberately while surrounding details remain open to interpretation.